The concept of self-made millionaires is probably one of the biggest lies I've ever heard. It's oftentimes peddled by people who clearly wouldn't be where they were without substantial amounts of help or privilege that they're not willing to admit. Over a year ago, I discussed a horrifying video posted by Grant Cardone in which his 10-year-old daughter gives a TED Talk on hustle culture and the importance of hard work. Most people can't even stomach watching a video like that because of how gross the cognitive dissonance is. The notion of putting your child on a stage in front of thousands of people, feeding them what to say only to advance your own agenda so that you can profit as an adult is disgusting. The only reason I bring this up is because today we're going to watch a video titled Child Pageant Queen to Teen Millionaire. It has a 25% to 75% like to dislike ratio, which is absolutely absurd. I'm also fascinated by how people receive these videos. They oftentimes have their finger on the pulse in terms of the dark subject matter. And it's also important to note that the negative reception of these videos is not the fault of the documentarian Sydney. She's great. It has more to do with the fact that these stories are just literal nightmares.
This outfit would be something based for more of a young corporate professional person getting ready to go to your business meeting or anything business corporate. You would put this on. Work the whole crowd, okay?
How young is this corporate professional?
Probably like 3 to 4 years old is our smallest.
Isabella Barrett is 15 and a self-made millionaire.
Money!
Actually, she's been one since she was 6, after achieving international fame through the pageant world.
Considering the fact that you can't actually consent to your own business opportunities as a child star, I wouldn't say she's self-made. And you can probably guess who's pulling the strings here.
Featuring on the popular show, Toddlers and Tiaras.
Do you like being the new it girl?
I love being the new it girl.
How come?
I like winning money.
She did, however, leave the show after some cheeky shit-talking about her rival.
My mother doesn't dress me up as a hooker.
This was followed by a brief foray into music.
You on my Facebook checking me out.
I feel like any sort of pageant is just creepy. Like, who does this serve? Who is the target demographic here? Now that I think about it, they're not for the children. Why has it ever been normalized to dress kids up as adults? It's fucking baffling.
Now, at the tender age of 15, she owns several fashion brands and hopes to inspire a new generation of tiny business people.
Can you do the suits? No, she has her outfit right there. It has her freaking name on it.
But could a childhood filled with fame and corporate responsibility be a step too far?
Hit me with your best boilerplate for Philion down below, you know? If I was ever in a documentary, what would you describe me as? Philion, 3 eyes, Giga Chad, king of the Puss Boys.
So I've just arrived at Isabella's school and I'm about to pick her up and meet her for the first time. Are there many other teenage millionaires in your class?
I am the only one.
How do people react to that?
I'm like a normal teenager. I'm very relatable, so people just kind of click with me like they did with their friends.
Do they ever ask to borrow money?
I feel like if I was a teen millionaire in high school, all my homies would be having double lunches. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely just shelling Benjamins to everybody. Everybody eats, you know?
How did you become a millionaire?
So I started in pageants, and then from pageants, I started my first company called Glitzy Girl. So that's how I made my first million, and then from there I created a clothing line, and now I have 3 successful companies.
She makes it seem so easy. Just starts businesses and they're all successful. Just taking calls in the office. You're just not doing this without a turbo helicopter mom. You're just not. How about we leave being a self-made millionaire to an adult like me? Which is why today's video is sponsored by Rocket Money. Truebill has grown from a bill management app to a full-on personal finance empowerment tool that helps 3.4 million members with budgeting, lowering bills, canceling subscriptions, saving money, and more. My absolute favorite part about Rocket Money is their ability to help me cancel unwanted subscriptions. Rocket Money safely and securely identifies recurring charges and cancels unwanted subscriptions for you with just a tap. I was literally just bleeding money every month. Another feature that comes in handy is setting up a smart savings account. All you have to do is choose the amount of money and the frequency, and Rocket Money will automatically deposit savings into a smart savings account on the platform. And then you can simply withdraw your money at any time. It's helpful to me because it takes the guesswork out. Rocket Money also gives you a clear picture of your net worth, including your cash, debts, investments, crypto, retirement accounts, collectible items, and even show you how it's trending over time. Rocket Money has a ton of financial tools that will help you reach your personal finance goals. Rocket Money can even help you lower some of your bills, and you can monitor your credit score. As I become an adult, I have to be aware of things like my credit score, and Rocket Money just helps me stay organized. To try it out for free and unlock more features with premium, head to rocketmoney.com/Philion. And thank you to Rocket Money for sponsoring this video.
One of Bella's relatable teenage activities is earning substantial pocket money through influencing.
Yes, so this is where I film all of my content.
It's also important to note that none of this is her fault. You'll see what I mean.
Mom, would you like to come in and help us? I hear her coming.
So does she help normally?
Hello.
Yes.
I'm happy to help.
My assistant, you could say.
During Bella's childhood, her mother definitely seemed to be your quintessential marmager.
These are some of our things that we've won. Well, you've won.
So are you her manager?
Well, she has a team. Are you
I
kidding?
have a whole team of people that, help me do everything. It's 15 years old. I'm not even legal to do most of the things yet.
You got to help her, Bella.
So she referred to her as a momager, but whenever I see these women living vicariously to the extreme through their children, I can only get the sense of like insane amounts of trauma. Like, why do you put your kid through all of this for your benefit? Why have a kid?
Hey guys, it's Bella. Welcome back to another video, and we are on air. I'm reviewing the men's fragrance.
And I'm reviewing the women's fragrance.
Yes, so mine fades from dark blue to clear.
Susanna holds the keys to Bella's main fortune, but thousands a month gained through influencing go straight to Bella's own pocket.
Smells amazing. I would love my man to smell like this.
I would love my woman to smell like this.
Bella's years of media training have paid off, and she's got her sales technique down to a science.
Ooh, kids should not be media trained. Those two things in the same sentence should just not exist. Once they become old enough, they should do this out of their own volition if they so choose. But instead, we have seeds planted in their head and they're literal drones by the age of 16.
So like obviously the idea of like show mums, has anyone ever accused you of being like that?
I don't know if you've watched like Dance Moms or Gymnastics Cheer, but like those moms are in it to win it. I mean, I wasn't wearing t-shirts and
Yes, you were. We have a t-shirt with my face on it.
only at one national competition, but
It said Team Isabella on it.
yeah, but what I'm saying is that like, yeah, of course I'm going to be there. Like, of course I'm going to be on top of my child. She's a child and I'm going to be there any step of the way. So if you ask me if I'm a pushy mom, no. If you ask me if I'm going to show up to everything, absolutely.
I love how she's convinced herself in her own head that she's not a pushy mom and that she's just there for her every step of the way.
My personal trainer just texted me and it's time to head to the gym.
You guys want to know a little secret? You don't get these many trophies without a psycho parent.
How often do you have a PT?
3 times a week.
3 times a week?
Yep.
Are you not really young to have a personal trainer?
Yeah, but you gotta stay fit somehow. Ma, why don't you put on Pop Star Empire?
You got to listen to the lyrics because she wrote them.
Doesn't seem like it.
Contrary to these lyrics, Susanna does seem to be business focused.
I think the greatest thing about Bella is she understands that everything is a business. So it's got to be like, what's in it for me?
Is there anything that ever stops being a business? Like your whole life can't be a business, can it?
Well, most of her life isn't a business, but I think being able to do nice things is a privilege, and you don't have to be rich to do nice things. You just have to work.
Bro, she talks about her own daughter like a pet. She does understand that everything in life is a business. Like, what?
Bella's working life began with public controversy. Her rather adult comments, likening her competitor to a hooker on Toddlers and Tiaras, definitely had a fallout.
Why did you say those things to the camera about Paisley?
My mom told me to say them.
You don't say. Like, the proof is in the pudding. The problem is right here.
She's also endured another public controversy after her club performance of LMFAO's hit single, I'm Sexy and I Know It. It's hard to imagine this level of scrutiny at such a young age not having an effect.
I was 6 years old. Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't really quite remember anything except for like the part that was filmed.
That's mad. So you don't remember anything unless it's like on telly?
Yep. If it wasn't filmed, I Probably wouldn't even know I did pageants if there wasn't stuff in my room.
I'm no therapist, but it seems like she just described blocking out traumatic events.
So does that mean you have no positive memories?
I have a lot of positive memories because I was, you know, like laughing, having fun with my family. And those things eventually became traditions. But like TV stuff, the negativeness, talking on camera, that was all like a blur for me.
So you've already made loads of money and you're already doing what you want to do. So do you think school's a bit pointless?
I don't think school's a bit pointless because I would love to study a medical pathway. I would love to be like a nurse or a doctor. And everyone's like, wow, really? So you would quit entrepreneurship? I mean, it doesn't mean I can't do both. I could do both.
You see, the problem is, I can't tell if that's a genuine statement or not, or if that was planted in her head by her mom. You know, like a media-trained statement.
Next up, a trip to New York with her teen business associate and ex-arch nemesis.
Hi, nice to meet you, I'm Maya. Are we ready?
I think so.
Okay, let's do this.
Bro, what? Business associate?
So Maya, what do you do?
So I've been competing in pageants since I was 11.
How old are you now? 12?
So how did you guys meet?
So Maya and I first met at a runway show. And let's just say,
Yeah, we did not like each other
Yeah,
at all.
we didn't.
I'm not gonna lie, I walked by Bella and I was like, no thanks.
yeah, eventually we were casted to be on a show together. And now we're like soul sisters.
My child is a star! Right, honey?
Why do you think you didn't like each other?
Well, we judged a book by its cover. I thought
Yeah.
she was like just a complete like mean person.
And I just looked at Bella and I was like, she's looking at me funny, no thanks.
So why are we going to New York today?
I have a meeting, I have a photo shoot, we have a lot of things to do.
Rhode Island to New York by car is 4 hours for us regular folk. But Bella has different plans.
Good.
Of course.
The average price of hiring a helicopter to New York is $3,000. But the value of being seen travelling by helicopter is priceless.
Sadly, I'm not invited.
No shot, I would be out. Are you kidding me? I'm coming here to listen to a batshit mom justify her helicopter tendencies, and I'm not even allowed in the actual helicopter.
So I've just arrived in New York and I'm about to meet Maya, Bella and Susanna. We're going to find some accessories for her shoot today.
Wow.
This is amazing. I'm gonna faint. Did you see this diamond piano? I don't know many teenagers who can walk into a diamond store and say, yep, I want this, this, and this, and not ask for the price.
I don't think I was able to do that when I was 15.
Here, I'll take it.
Whilst this crystal shop isn't exactly Tiffany's, it's all about visual excess, and the merch would feature in a photo shoot for Bella's clothing line aimed at young entrepreneurs.
She really just said clothing line designed for young entrepreneurs.
Although definitely outside of the age bracket, Bella was kind enough to feature me in today's shoot.
Try her in this one, and then we'll do red on you today, Bella, if you want instead, or we can do, and then we can do
Whatever
pink.
you think. So I'm gonna have you try that on, and I'll do the red. Ooh, sorry, did I say
Okay, no, I'm just breathing it.
So yeah, this outfit would be something based for more of a young corporate professional when you're getting ready to go to your business meeting or anything business corporate.
Young business professional getting ready for a corporate meeting? You're 12!
You would put this on.
So how young is your market?
3 to 4 years old is our smallest.
Okay.
No, this is not real. 3 to 4! You can't even form an abstract thought at that age.
Normally, when we're on set, Bella will go look at the camera and do it, but because we have no time.
Dressing children in the style of tiny business people is definitely alien to me.
Child beauty pageants are not for children.
Child beauty pageants are all about making children look like little adults. Bella, or perhaps Susanna, are now taking this corporate child look mainstream, with the mission of creating a future army of little Bellas dressed in House of Baretti. As if running free businesses isn't enough, Bella is also now planning on writing a self-help book. The working title is A Teen's Guide to Being a Millionaire.
She didn't become a millionaire. Her mom used her to make millions for herself.
And we're headed to a meeting of her literary agent.
I'm telling you, this book is really going to take off. Because every teen wants to know, how did Bella
make $1 million.
Make $1 million.
Why do I feel like she's just the stock publicist? I swear any sort of like book deal person is this woman. It's like the Facebook mom aesthetic. No, it's gonna be great, you know?
We do the book, we do a book tour. I'm talking about a TED Talk with Bella.
Yeah, a TED Talk.
Now we should talk about what's going in the book.
Yeah, so maybe chapter 1 could be, why did I create this book? Like, why?
Because I want the money.
She is sharing these gold nuggets so that she can inspire the teens.
But do teens need to be doing anything?
Well, I think teens are the future of our
I did
planet.
absolutely nothing.
Well, that's the problem.
Yo, friendly fire. You see, that's the problem. Nobody wants to work these days.
At home with both of your parents.
No.
I'm gonna tell you, this world is not easy. Someone at an early age needs to tell you, in order to have all the nice things that you want to do, whatever they are, you have to also work.
This world ain't all sunshine and rainbows, kid. They're giving an actual grown woman a pep talk.
And people look at Bella and like, oh, her mommy probably had money and handed it to her. You know, I see that on the gram all the time. No. Bella is self-made, and the word is used self-made because we took her 15 minutes of fame and we made it into a Super Bowl commercial. It wasn't me working, it was Bella.
So writing a book, is that quite lucrative?
Of course, you know, but I'm not doing it to make money. I'm doing it because I like to see people happy and I'm trying to help them. I'm doing it less for the money and more for the enjoyment.
They've conditioned her to think that. That's not actually what's happening.
Our goal is to make money.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted, okay? We're here to make fucking money.
I love that
Speaking of
Bella's
engagements,
about the emotional part of it, and then Dee and I can handle the financial aspect. And if Bella sat here right now at 15 and said she was all about the money, that wouldn't be good. So her answer is actually a perfect answer for a 15-year-old.
Imagine gaslighting your own daughter. Leave the finances to the adult, you know? We'll handle the business, the boring stuff. But Bella, you know, she's gonna handle the emotional side of this. She's gonna tell her story. It's just a win-win.
What kind of businesses can you make from like around 6? Like
Yeah.
what kind of, like, what are you inspiring
At
people
6
to
years
create?
old, you can make anything. 6 years old is the prime time. You have all
Prime time?
Cookies. Yeah. Listen, they groom you at 6 years old. You got to sell the cookies. Did you have that?
I didn't get groomed.
Fucking mic drop. Literal drop.
I feel like I've just witnessed Susanna's purified life philosophy with Bella. Is monetizing children really at the heart of the American dream?
Yes.
Bella and Susanna's relentless work ethic seems exhausting. However, I'm relieved to discover that Bella does sometimes get to switch off and hang out with her mates.
Hi, Bella.
Before I get off the Bella Barrett roller coaster, I'm meeting her friends at a fancy restaurant.
So you're Bella's friends?
Yes.
How old are you both?
I'm 13.
I'm 15. Mainly, I'm a DJ.
I do brand deals, and I'm an influencer on Instagram and TikTok.
We're the normal kids. We're the kids that play in the sand with dinosaurs, because I was that kid. I don't see myself in this generation.
Everyone's an influencer?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Right now, we're eating at a very famous place. Oh, let's go in.
Get a picture in front, girls.
We're doomed. We're literally screwed.
It seems that rather than some downtime, this is actually another photo shoot crewed by another team of child influencers.
Just eat the food.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
17. And when did you start all the modelling?
Before I was 1 year old as a baby, I started modeling and commercials. Yeah, I was in it since I can remember. It's not like an abnormality, it's more like this is what we do.
When it comes to pageants and modeling, I have no regrets with that at all. For me, I see what pageantry really is, and it brings out such a good part of you, I feel like. There's more to life than just phones and being pretty. It's not just that. It's so much deeper.
Even the kids themselves have convinced themselves that what they're doing is like the norm. They're critical of what they are, yet they're not self-aware.
So you're hanging out with your mates, but then you've also got, it's a constant photo shoot, and you've got your mums there as well. It's like you're always working.
Yeah, well, it's not even just like a photo shoot. It didn't happen if it wasn't on camera. If I'm walking down the street and someone snaps a picture, I can't say no because I'm a public figure. And when that camera comes on, you gotta smile.
You've been working now since you were 6, if not younger. Do you ever just want a break?
When I want a break, I can get a break, but I enjoy it. So it's never something I really want to take a break from. And even when I do take a break, I still feel like I should be working on it.
Really?
Yeah.
God, that's draining.
I already know she takes no breaks because her mom probably convinced her that this lifestyle is normal.
If I could change my life right now, I probably wouldn't. But if I would, I'd definitely go the medical career pathway, maybe even a doctor.
Isabella, he wants a photo.
But thank you so much. It was a great time.
Darius wants a photo. Come.
Okay. Okay.
Bella's famous. There she is. Toddlers and tiaras.
How long can you ride this wave too? Like, ooh, I was on Toddlers and Tiaras. When does that fizzle out?
So I'm having to take a bit of a sit down. It's been quite an intense experience, just witnessing Isabella's life.
Bro, not a grown-ass man. What are we doing?
We just had the dinner with all her celebrity friends. And you see the paparazzi mothers, you know, like taking all the Instagrams, like surrounding them. You can't help but feel like they are pushing them into this.
Bella's over there. Follow her on Instagram.
So Bella's saying she wants to be a nurse. How would you feel about that if she just kind of got rid of all of this, everything she's built?
No, absolutely not. She's famous. She's a star. Why would she throw that away?
I mean, I would. Well, she can't. You can't. You know, unless she decides to go spend $1 million or to donate it to charity, she can't. But
why not?
I mean, I honestly think like no matter what she does, she's going to be great at it.
What does that mean?
You know, Bella was named one of the youngest self-made millionaires, but now that's not the goal anymore. Now it's Kylie Jenner. You got to be a billionaire, right?
5 years time, we're gonna get child pageant queen to teen billionaire. I can't wait to watch that video, man, when it's not a helicopter anymore, it's a private jet just shitting out fossil fuels, murdering the earth. I think the planet will truly heal at that point.